Hello, this is our video presentation for our group projects, and the title that we choose for this project is number 11, which is students are expected to maintain their own schedules and develop a study habit. There is no one around to force the student to study, to go to class, or to get a good night's sleep. Students have to create a structure that works for them. Suggest a way to handle this issue. So, before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Kasni Maiden, and metric number is 258543. And I'm going to start with introductions, which is problem statement. Studying is an important part of academic success. However, it is sometimes difficult to find the time to study for every subject we need to study for. One way to ensure studying success is to create a solid study schedule. Creating a study schedule, though, can be harder than we think. Not only you do have to prioritize the subjects and courses you need to study, but you also have to juggle with other responsibilities such as family, friends, and entertainment. Students are expected to maintain their own schedule and develop a good study habits. There is no one around to force the student to study, to go to class, or to get a good night's sleep. Students have to create a structure that works for them. In Malaysia, for primary and secondary school, students have to attend school for a week from Monday to Friday or Sunday to Thursday in a certain state with normal class period around 5.5 hours every day. For higher education, such as colleges or universities, students have to attend class around 10 hours per day, but it depends on their credit hour per semester. Besides class, students also need to take part in certain activities such as school clubs activities and sport activities, which make their time tighter in a day. Because of this situation, there's a lot of students fails to manage their study time efficiently, efficiently, and it affected their grades in school. Then the problem we stated need to be solved immediately. Students have to create and maintain their own schedule in order to benefit them in terms of good grades and other activities.
Hi, my name Muhammad Shazram bin Abu. Metric number 258705. I will explain recommended solution. Finally, thought with a little thought and little work. Students have no problem creating a schedule and meeting all of their academic goals. In order to overcome the problem state in 1.0, the idea that has the possibilities to meet the solution of the problem is by planning and creating a better study schedule or plan so that student can manage their study and other activities. A study plan is an organized schedule outlining study times and learning goals. Just like with work or school schedule, students should develop a schedule that set aside decide time each week for study. Okay, this schedule should include date of quiz test, exam test, as well as this deadline for paper and project. A study plan is an effective way to help students navigate toward school education and hold them accountable for their own learning outcome. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kelvin Ronald. My matrix number 258544. Okay, for the third part of the assignment, I will talk about the description of concept. The description of concept is related to the creation of study schedule. Therefore, the student can follow the guidelines below to get started on creating their own study plan. Okay, firstly, the student needs to analyze the current study habit and also learning style. Learning style will enable the student to learn in the best way, or in the other words, they can have an effective and efficient ways of learning. There are five different learning style, which are a visual learner, oral learner, verbal learner, physical learner, and the last one is logical learner. When the student have already obtained this style, it will eventually lead to the identification of their learning habits. Hence, to avoid difficulties in the future, student must know which style they belong to. Okay. The second one is student also need to set a realistic goal. This simply means that the student have to combine two processes, which are planning and executing. Planning and executing must be done for the student to have a concrete vision on what they have to do. Generally, one cannot exist without the other one, so reaching the goal will only be successful when both are well done. Lastly, this slide is about the evaluation deadline and also priorities. Students have to use a digital or paper calendar to block out all of current standing commitment, which include classes, work, and extracurricular activity. By doing so, it will allow the student to see how much time is available for them to study. For instance, if the current schedule leave little room for studying, student may need to evaluate what they can cut back on, or student must do a priority list. A rating scale to of 1 to 5 can be used to rank the commitment and deadlines. The rating should be written next to each deadline and commitment listed. In the conclusion, when the students are able to manage their time and schedule well, any problem or confusion are avoidable for the student. Okay, so that's all from me. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum and greetings to Madam Julie. My name is Khairunisa binti Jainuddin. Number matrix 2584554. Okay, my part is analyze of the concept, which is number 4. Okay, the following proposed guideline is how to create and maintain study schedule to help students in order to develop a good study habit in order to get a good study grades also. Okay, first create and maintaining schedule. Second, analyze current study habit and learning. Third, set realistic academic goals. Fourth, evaluate current schedule deadlines and priorities list. Fifth, develop a study schedule. And last, stick to the study schedule. Okay, so this first, create and maintaining study schedule, which we have to create a study schedule. Okay, and the second, analyze current study habit and learning. We have to, in order to aim a great grades, first we have analyzed current studies habit, which may contain that um, the habit of studying is not good and not get a great grades, and then set a realistic academic goal. Uh, Realistic goals means you have to plan and executing. Plan uh, how many subject you have, and plan for the days to revise every day, and then in order to aim a great grades, first we have analyzed current studies habit, which may contain that um, the habit of studying is not good and not get a great grades, and then set a realistic academic goal. Uh, Realistic goals means you have to plan and executing. Plan uh, how many subject you have, and plan for the days to revise every day, and then we will only reach our goal of great grades when we do both of planning and executing. This method applied to students too. Okay, and then um, develop a study schedule. This is which we can nowadays. I have application of planning study and our planning schedule, uh, but it's suitable for your routine of dailies. Okay, after creating a study schedule, it is best way to stick to the study schedule, which maintain our routine and maintaining our prioritize of list. And when we have a goal or a schedule that can be followed, we have to restrict to it in order to have a good ways of studying. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, my name is Elvis Latiun. My matrix number is 259576. Okay. Today I will continue my friend presentation. My topic is the advantage of the concept. In this topic, we have four subtopic. The first topic is increase productivity. Second topic is time management. Third subtopic less stress. And the fourth is better score or grades. Okay. What is the advantage of the concept? Okay, student can get many advantages from creating and maintaining study schedule. Okay, remember planning is essential to succeed in all area of activities. A study plan isn't the only timetable. A study plan is more comprehensive than timetable because it is defines a methodology to deal with the preparation, planning, and problem faced in each subject by an individual. A goal should be set. Okay, items should be prioritized, and an effective study plan should be drawn. Okay, following some of the important aspect of study plan what I mentioned before, the subtopic for subtopic. The first subtopic is increase productivity. Okay, what is increase productivity? Let me explain. A study plan will help students to split their studying into bite-sized chunks and outlining what they need to do every day will help them to know exactly what they need to do and when. This way, they can learn and memorize more effectively and avoid stressing themselves. In addition, a study plan with to dos for each day will help them avoid procrastinating for the exam. Okay, the second subtopic is time management. What is time management? Should be related by time, right? Okay, let me explain. When it comes to the academic success of student, it is important to effectively use his or her time and sticking to a study timetable drawn is as important as creating one. Okay, a study plan gives student time for the unpredictable event. For instance, if something pops up, they will not have to worry since they have already had time to study. Okay. And the third subtopics that I mentioned before is less stress. What is stress and what should be to less stress? Let me explain. If students start studying before time, then nothing will hinder them from getting those stress as studying. Sorry. Sorry. That is for subtopic. I will repeat, okay? What is less stress? A study should also reduce stress. Majority students are guilty of waiting for the last minute to start cramming for an exam. However, cramming brings on added pressure and stress, which they can avoid if they started preparing for the exam early. Have to prepare early, yes, sure. With a study plan, they get to cover each and every bit of the study material as they have plenty of time. Okay, the last subtopic, better score or grades. What is better score or grades? For absolutely, for every student have need to want to get better score or grades. Okay, what is this? If students start studying before time, then nothing will hinder them from getting those straight A's. Studies early will help students to memorize more effectively. Okay, more study, more memorize. More study, more memorize. Yes. Okay. Lastly, for me, by creating study schedule and sticking to it, allows them to see how they spend their time and ensure that they are setting aside enough time outside of class to complete homework, assignment, study for tests, and review and retain the information they are. learning. Okay, let me pass to my friend to make the conclusion. Thank you. Bye.
Mm. Hi, my name is Azhar bin Amir. My metric number is 258469. Today I will talk about the conclusion. So the conclusion for this report is we suggest students how to create and maintain their study schedule to help them stay focused on the study. Second things is it can make them a lot easier to plan and track the study activity progress within time. And the last is students also have to attend other activity curricular like school club activity or personal life activity, and this study schedule will help them to manage their time efficiently. So that's all for the conclusion for today, and thank you.